What a year, man. Everybody, I'm just want to do this video just to sort of project my gratitude and sort of recap on the whole year, and just sort of go over everything and say thank you to everybody that's been part of this, because I've been grafting for obviously 5-6 years now, but I feel like 2021 was the year where uh, I grew the most out of every other year. It was the year where I feel like a lot more people in the country got to know who I was and got like the brand, my personal brand, Caz Milligan, just me being me, out there the most. Next year is going to be even more, but 2021, man, what a year. First of all, I just want to speak about the very start. So the 1st of January, the very 1st of January, I gave away £10,000 in clothes. I just walked about giving randoms and like the clothes and like the homeless people clothes. I never got that on camera as it was discussed like on the actual video if you did watch it. And then my supporters, all my followers on Instagram and my subscribers, I put them into like basically a raffle, and I just got everybody's address and I just started sending out so much clothes. I always try and do it like on the 1st of January every single year. I try and do like a big thing to sort of just give back and say thank you. So 2022, the 1st of January, so in like a couple days or a week or so, we're actually going to the Sick Kids Hospital in Edinburgh and giving every single kid a Christmas present. So it'll already be filmed, but it'll be getting published on the 1st of January. So that's exciting, man. It was all because I met Aidan, which I'll get onto that later in this video. His family wanted to do it, they invited me, and they want me to take part, raise awareness, film it, publish it. So that's going to be a sick project. Everyone stay tuned for that. There's a supporter that I noticed like continuously like showing support and showing love. I surprised him with £500 off-white Nikes, which was sick. The first quarter of 2021, that's when the whole chocolate cream thing blew up. That TikTok was released December 2020, but it never started going viral till the first quarter of 2021. And obviously that's probably the biggest thing that's happened this year. I've explained so many times, I could have just let that go, let that slide. But I knew it was an opportunity for me to capitalise on, and I did it. I made sure everybody was talking more. And yous all know, if yous are watching this and you've watched me all year, yous all know how massive that became. And I ended up collaborating with Starbucks. I opened up a Starbucks, which is also on my channel, so if you're new here, go check it out. It's just crazy how a drink, my accent basically made me go viral, and it's just brought me so many opportunities. I've monetized from it in so many different ways. Crazy, man. Like the chocolate cream was the thing that took me to the next level in my personal brand, Caz Milligan. What happened after that? I was in London this year. I got robbed in London. I was in London with my boy Biggs Chris. I've vlogged that as well, part 1 and part 2, it's on my channel. So it was the boys on the bikes where they go past and nab your phone. That all happened this year as well. I explained the full story, that's on my channel. The fact this year as well, since my name got put onto a bigger audience, it gave me an opportunity to meet more amazing people in the industry, especially YouTube as well. Like people like Lewis Buchan, like I'm grateful for him putting me on his platform, which we'll talk about soon. And just other creatives, like even if it's videographers or cameramen and people jumping in vlogs, stuff like that, or even people just reaching out. Like for example, Lewis Capaldi literally messaged me on Instagram just saying how much like I'm doing well, appreciates me and stuff like that. So me getting to the level for people like him, like reaching out and showing appreciation, I don't know, it means a lot to me, man. Another thing that blew up this year as well was the whole beef with Mark Hamilton. People still question this whole thing, like when he used box and stuff like this. I've done so many videos about it, it's me and him's not going to box. End this year, Mark Hamilton mentioned me first on Twitter. I ended up, after a while, replying. We ended up doing TikToks back and forth. I asked him if he wanted to box. and I offered him 10 grand. He was saying no, but I tried manifesting it. I ended up getting events company involved, investors involved. We were going to put on this big event, undercard boxers involved. I had singers, rappers, dancers wanting to be involved in the event, but Mark just declined it. And that's just that, man. People still say, oh, like, obviously Mark supporters are going to be on his side saying stuff, but the people that actually know everything know that Mark just declined the boxing fight. Like, but that beef, it's over and done with now. This year I done quite a few giveaways, and I remember one of them, I was in Edinburgh and I gave out like £1,000, like £1,000 worth of Lagan clothes as well. Lagan being my company, like my clothing line for anyone watching that doesn't know. It was sick because I had loads of Lagan stuff, like £1,000 worth, and I had them in like parcels, and I was hiding them about Edinburgh but putting on my Instagram story like where they are, and then people had a certain amount of time to go find it, and then I'd end up meeting them at the location. We'd have a chat, but that was sick, man. I vlogged that as well, but that was like a fun giveaway because I was like playing a game with my followers, if that makes sense. And while we're talking about Lagan, I just want to like thank every single person that's supported the brand and supported me, and like just got involved, because I feel like, especially through my clothing line, I built up such an amazing community. A sick journey with my brand, something I'm actually proud of, and we're continue growing. We've got hoodies dropping in January. Quite a lot of people's been asking for hoodies again. We did drop hoodies last year and they sold out in a couple of weeks, so we've got new hoodies dropping in January, which even I'm excited for them coming. They'll be coming very soon. We'll shoot the photo shoot and then we'll be dropping it on the website, so make sure to follow me on Instagram, the brand on Instagram, and just keep in touch and just keep an eye out for what's dropping. There's some people that are buying every single thing that's dropping and then showing me like, oh, look at my Lagan collection. And like, to me, that's just sick because it's something that I'm putting time, money, effort into, and then people are actually appreciating it. So I just want to say thank you for every single person that's involved and staying in touch with the brand. Another thing this year as well that that was actually funny, man, was my Instagram lives. I started doing lives and I started doing like these dares. So it was like somebody will come on Instagram live with me, and then like all the people in the comments will dare them to do something. And it ended up getting to the point where people were just coming on and just cracking eggs on themselves or eating raw eggs. I don't know why, but the egg thing just catched on. Then people were coming on grabbing eggs, then egging their mum and their dad and their siblings, brother, sister, anything. But I just feel like the Instagram lives, like that's what caught on. And I was ended up doing like 10,000 views per live. Like, I remember Lewis Capaldi came on a live and we ended up hitting like 29,000 people watching. So it was just crazy, man. After that, it goes on to what I spoke about earlier, was opening a Starbucks. Getting to the point where a Starbucks franchise reached out to me saying, look, we're opening in my hometown, and they wanted me to be the one to come and open the doors. And I gave back. I bought every single person a chocolate cream. And it was just, again, another sick vlog that's on my channel. Go check it out. It's another sick opportunity to just meet my supporters as well. Everybody there was showing love. We'd just done challenges to get a chocolate cream, stuff like that, man. So it's just like, I don't know, not in like an arrogant way, but there is no other influencer. I don't really categorize myself as an influencer, but there's no other influencer that's as small as me and giving back as much as me. Like, there's even influencers with 500,000 followers. I've only got 30,000, but there's other influencers with like 500,000 followers not showing gratitude and not giving back as much as I am, and they've probably still got 10 times more money than me. But I'm not like dissing them for not doing it. Not everybody needs to give back, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's why my community is so fucking strong, is because people just appreciate what I do. For the people that's spending time being like so intrigued in what I'm up to and my businesses and my ventures. So that's why I try and give back so much. And like, even like, I'm only putting 10-20% of me giving back and doing good deeds on the internet. Like, I keep a lot of it offline as well. Another thing I said in 2020 was I will start getting invited onto podcasts. So 2021 was another year where again, I'm proud of being in the situation where podcasts actually want me to come on and speak about my journey or speak about what I'm up to. So I ended up doing 3 podcasts this year. There was other ones like wanting me on, but I don't want to like oversaturate, is that the word? Like oversaturate being on podcasts, because again, if they're asking me about my journey, if I do like 10 podcasts in a year, then it's going to be the same story over and over again. So for their sake, I don't want to just be saying the same story, then people, do you know what I mean? It's just not as interesting. So I'm going to stick to maybe 2 or 3 podcasts a year. But again, that's just something I manifested and worked towards, was actually being on podcasts. A few months ago, I met Aidan. So Aidan's one of my supporters. He came on one of my, I think it was TikTok Live, and he was in a hospital bed. Quite a few people have like kept up with the story and the relationship that I've got with Aidan and his family. So Aidan jumped on my TikTok Live and he was in a hospital bed. I asked him what was wrong and he was battling cancer. He wanted to meet me, so I says to him like, look, message me on Instagram, I'm going to come along, I'm going to visit. So I done so. I went and visited him. He wanted to be on my TikTok and stuff, so I found TikToks with him. I went and visited him again. I was giving him Lagan Goods products and just like proper like just being there for him, just showing love. And then that relationship's got to the point where his family like keep in touch with me. They appreciate me, and the best news ever was that's Aidan beat cancer, like done, like he's finished cancer. So I was actually at his house about a month ago, and we were celebrating like his ringing the bell ceremony, which was just it's heartwarming, man. Just be like seeing such a young kid going through one of the worst experiences anybody could ever experience in life, and he stayed so positive. I never seen him sad. I never seen him doubt himself. Like he just says like, oh, I'm going to get through it. So now he's just building up the strength on his legs so he can actually walk again, because the doctor says that he'll never walk again, and he's already walking with like a Zimmer frame. So it's just getting to the point where he's building the strength back up. But that was amazing meeting Aidan, because he's even like inspired me as well. And like me being 26 years old, and you know what I mean, a kid as young as Aidan still inspired me just because of how positive and, do you know what I mean, he was. So that was sick, man. Now September, I took a break off social media. I never uploaded on YouTube, Instagram, nothing. I disappeared. But I was away overseas. Once I came back, I uploaded vlogs of where I was. Well, I didn't say where I was because I'm still not allowed to say where I was. But basically, I took a break. Some people thought that I just fell off the map. Oh, Caz just fell off. That's not the case. September, I was filming something for a whole month in a sunny country, and it's going to be aired next year, I think first quarter in 2022. And when I say this, I mean it. This is going to be my biggest move ever in my career. Like, like, trust me, 2021 for me was big, but 2022 is going to be 10 times bigger. And what I found in September that will be coming out next year is just going to, it will silence every single hater. Once I came back, I started planning with Urban Outfitters in Edinburgh. I done a pop-up shop in Urban Outfitters, which was also, everything that I'm talking about now has been on my YouTube channel, by the way. So if anything's like interesting you or whatever, you could go on my channel, scroll down and find the videos. But Urban Outfitters, I done a pop-up shop for Lagan Goods, my clothing brand, and it was amazing, man. So many people turned up. I think there was about 300 people that turned up. People coming just to meet me, just to get photos, etc. Everyone that like placed an order and bought something in real life, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that turned up. But that was another opportunity for me to meet people. I know I am the most active person on social media. I do all these meetups. I want to meet everybody that's supporting. And yeah, man, that Urban Outfitters was just another opportunity for me to go and meet everybody and again project my gratitude. Recently, I just found with BBC Social, so they wanted me to do like a 5-minute, just a quick like documentary type stuff. Like they asked me questions. It was kind of like a documentary / interview. It was like 5 minutes long, but being able to work with BBC Social was again another achievement in my life, another milestone, and that's led us on to have conversations about other things I can't yet speak about, but will be coming out next year, which will grow. I can't say too much, man. Obviously, next year. You're going to see that. Everybody subscribe as well, by the way. If you've made it this far in the video, smash that subscribe button, because all of this that I've been speaking about all happened in 1 year. And when I say 2022 is bigger, like, just think of like how active and busy next year will be. And you still want to be early. Like, I know I've been grafting for 5-6 years, but even now it's still early in my career. I'm still just starting. That's basically 2021 wrapped up. What a sick year. Again, that's only just like the bigger things that I've done this year. There was much, much more, but you can all catch up on that. And everybody stay tuned on the 1st of January, because that's when I'm going to publish me going to the hospital and give every single sick kid in that hospital a Christmas present. Again, I'm doing it with Aidan and his family. So me, my mum, Aidan and his whole family, we're going to the hospital, giving all the sick kids Christmas presents for Christmas. Again, just bringing positive energy, try to put a light in a dark place, if that makes sense. And again, just give back. And it was Aidan's family. They were just like, do you know what I mean? If we vlog it, again, it's raising awareness. So, aye man, 1st of January, another year, another opportunity to give back, all that shit. So I just want to say thank you to every single person that's stayed tuned like throughout my whole career, and especially people that's just joined this journey in 2021. Like, again, it's still early. Next year's going to be 10 times bigger. So all these people that are saying, oh, Caz fell off or Caz going to fall off, please save your energy, because I'm only going to get bigger. I've manifested everything so far, and I'm going to manifest next year and the year after and the next decade, 2, 3, 4 decades time. So yes, everybody subscribe. 2022, it's going to be sick, man.